Students, I hope all of you are fine. I am also fine. I am going to give you a class on speech. You know that in the last session, I gave you a class on speech, how to change direct narration or direct speech to indirect speech. And I have also given you some rules, and following the rules, you can change it easily. Dear students, I will teach you today, and I will try to make you understand how to change direct speech into indirect speech and direct speech into indirect speech. Dear students, today I am going to make you understand. You can see here a sentence. He said, then inverted comma, I have completed my lesson. Here it is said that he said is called reporting verb, and I have completed my lesson is a reported speech. This is called inverted comma, and you can see here inverted comma. The reported speech always is in inverted comma, and if you have present tense in reporting speech, you will have to not change the tense of a reported verb, reported speech. If you have present tense in reporting verb, you will not change the tense of a reported speech. Dear learner, you listen it carefully, and I hope that it will be able, or it will be possible for you to understand how to change direct narration into indirect narration, or direct speech into indirect speech. You can see that this is in past tense and only said, so you will not change here said. So we will write here he said, and as it is assertive sentence, so you will have to write that instead of inverted comma. As this is the subject is of the reported speech in the first person, then it will follow the speaker or subject of a reporting verb. The subject of the reporting verb is here he, so you will have to write he as a subject, and it is in reported tense. Verb is in past tense, so already the tense will be changed. This is the present perfect tense, so you will have to write in past perfect tense. Had, then completed my lesson. My lesson will be changed here. My lesson means here is also past person. It will follow the subject of the reporting verb, his lesson. Dear students, you can say he said in inverted comma, I have completed my lesson. It will be he said that he had completed his lesson. Dear learner, you can see that I have used here that instead of inverted comma because it is in assertive sentence, and as the reporting verb is past tense, so we will have to change the tense of reported speech. The reported speech in present perfect is, you can see it clearly, so I have changed it into past perfect, what I taught you in the last day. Dear learner, I am going to write the next sentence. Dear learner, you can see that in the sentence that he said, I am going to buy my book today. He said is reporting verb, and I am going to buy my book today is reported speech. Dear learner, we can see here the reported verb in past indefinite tense, and reported speech is in past present continuous tense. So the tense will be easily changed. Present tense will be in past tense. As it is present continuous, the sentence will be changed into in past continuous. Dear learners, you can see here that you have to write here in past, in indirect, he said, and instead of inverted comma, you will have to write here that. As the subject is first person, so you will have to write here he was going to buy. My book means here his book. Today will be changed into that day. Dear learners, you can see here that the subject is, instead of inverted comma, I have written here that, and the subject is first person here in reported speech. So first person will follow as the subject of the reporting verb. The reporting verb is he, so I have written here he. As it is in present continuous tense, I have written in past continuous tense. So this is this positive form is the first person. The first person will follow the speaker or the subject of the reporting verb. So I have written here the positive form of he is his, then book. Instead of today, I have written here the day. The student, the sentence is he said, I am going to buy my book today. Here, he said that he was going to buy his book that day. Dear learners, if you can learn it easily, even in assertive sentence, then instead of inverted comma, you will have to write here that. Now I'm going to give you another example to make it clear to you. Dear learner, you can see this in the sentence that he said to me, I will give you my pen tomorrow. Here, in the reporting verb, you can see here said to. Yes, there is said to. You will have to write it told in assertive sentence. So let's start here. Instead of said to, he said to me, I will give you my pen tomorrow. Dear learners, now I will show you how to change this direct sentence into indirect. She, instead of said to, you will have to write told. Then me is the object of reporting verb. As it is assertive sentence, instead of inverted comma, you will have to write here that. And the subject is first person, so it will follow the speaker or the subject of reporting verb is she, so we'll write here she. We will be would. She would. You can see here give. And after modal auxiliary verb, always you have to write the present form of verb. Then you is the object. You is the second person. Second person will follow always the object of the reporting verb. So me, my pen, my is the subject. First person. First person will follow the subject. Her pen. And tomorrow will be changed into the next day. Or the following day. Just learners, you can see here the sentence. He said to me, I will give you my pen tomorrow. Here, he instead of said to in assertive sentence, I have written here as the reported speech is in assertive sentence. So we will have to take here instead of said to told. Then me, instead of inverted comma, I have written here that. Then I is the first person will follow the subject or speaker, she. Then will would be changed into would. Then give, you is the second person will follow the object or listener. So you will have to write here, listener is me, I have written here me instead of you, and instead of my, I have written here her, because my first person it will follow the subject. Then pen, then two more will be changed into next day. Dear students, you can easily understand that how can we change the assertive sentence, the direct action into indirect action. I hope it is clear to you. Now I'm going to give you another example to make it more clear to you. Dear students, here you can say that the sentence he says, I am a student of class 8. She says, I am a student of class 8. Dear listener, dear learner, you can see here that is the repeated speech in present indefinite tense and repeated verb also in present indefinite tense. So the tense will not be changed. Tense will be tense of the repeated speech will not be changed. I'm going to make it clear to you. She says will be says instead of inverted commas. It is in assertive sentence. You will have to write here that. Then I is the first person. First person will follow the subject. She, and with she I can write here am. It will is a student of class EIGST8. Now you can see here is that as the repeated verb is in present indefinite tense, so the tense will not be changed, and it is also present indefinite tense, and I have also written it in present indefinite tense. So as it is assertive sentence, I have written here that instead of inverted comma. Dear learner, I hope if you practice this, then it will be more clear to you. I'm going to give you another example to make it more clear. Dear students, you can see that there is a sentence. She said to me, I will help you if you want. I will help you if you want. She said to me, I will help you if you want. Instead of, then she, I have written here she, instead of said to as it is assertive sentence, I have written here told. Then me, instead of inverted comma, you will have to write here that. And I is the first person will follow the subject, she, will be would, then hail. You is the second person will follow the object of repeating verb, me. If, then you will have to write here if. You will follow, you is the second person, so it will follow the object of repeating verb. I. Want is the present tense, it will be past tense, wanted. Dear student, the sentence, direct sentence is she said to me, I will help you if you want. So she, instead of said to, I have written here told me. Then instead of inverted comma, I have written here that. I is the first person will follow the subject, she, and will be changed into would, help me. You is the second person will follow the object of repeated verb, me, and you is the subject. The second person will follow the object of the repeated verb. then I, and want is the present form, and it will be tense into past form wanted. Dear learners, I hope this is clear to you, and if you practice this, it will be easy to you. Dear learners, I hope all of these sentences are clear to you in assertive sentence. In the next sessions, I will try to make you understand how to change the other sentence, like exclamatory or imperative and interrogative sentence. So you will practice this to residence, and there are available answer examples are in your grammar book. So you practice this, and if you face any problems, please call me, and I will try to help you. I hope always you will practice and you will have no problems. Bye. Bye-bye.